Ashlea, the Orange Lady, here to give you the juice you need to build and sustain your career. I am using my 20 plus years of experience in the tech, nonprofit, and public sectors to be able to help you figure out your career journey. I am a first generation professional and want to make sure that other first gens have a little more of a roadmap. Okay. I also help you make career decisions that will give you a strong foundation and a nice financial foundation so that you can spend more time outside of work doing the things that bring you joy. Okay, let's get to it. Cheers. Let's talk about this competitive job market and how you can stand out. I know it is tough right now. We've talked a little bit before about all of the layoffs that continue to come rolling through and folks that are now job seekers, right? This is a competitive market in a lot of different ways. And you need some ways that you can stand out in this market. How many times can I say competitive job market? The first thing that you need to do is tap into your network. And this is why I talk all the time about networking as relationship building, not transactional. That I think was episode 1 of the pod. Because these are the times when you are a job seeker in a competitive market that network is the difference maker. That is the difference in someone giving you a warm handoff, opening the door, making sure the door stays open for you, or putting in a good word for you, right? In some of these companies, like if you don't come in through a referral, it is unlikely that the software will pick up your resume and put it forward. It's just not a high probability. Those are the rules. I didn't make them. So, number 1 is remember that in a competitive market, people are looking to make the right decision about who to hire because they have more choices. So if someone comes recommended through a referral, through their network, you are much more likely to get a second look and make it to the interview process at least. Now that we've identified we need to work with our network, the second thing I need you to do is make it easy for them. So a few things. I guess you could actually say like 1A is update your resume and then 1B is use it with your network. Your resume needs to be updated before you start doing any kind of outreach because I want you to send it along. I want you to not have somebody ask for your resume. If you have seen a specific role posted and you DM me about it, please don't make me come back and say, can you shoot me over your resume? That's an extra step that I might not have time to take. I might forget. But if you just say, hey, Ash, I saw this role, think I'm a good fit. Would you mind giving me a referral? Here's my resume. Would love to chat with you about what's going on. Awesome. You have saved me a step. I can take your resume, send it directly to the hiring manager because I'm internal, so I can look that up. And you have just removed so many barriers and helped escalate the process into a much more at a better pace, right? It's faster. You just made it easy. Another thing that I am going to ask you to do to make it easy is to give somebody the information they need. Say it is a strong connection, a friendship or relationship that you have with someone, but maybe you haven't caught up in a while. So you need to make sure they understand what you've been up to and why you think you're a fit for this role. Because you know what I will often do if someone outlines why they're a great fit for the role, I will send that directly to the hiring manager and tell them this person is a great fit because you have set me up for success, which in turn sets you up for success. Okay, let's rewind because I was talking really fast, I think. Okay, we are going to update our resume. And it's painful, I know, but got to do it. Then we're going to make sure that we attach it when we start to reach out to our network, right? People want to hire people that have been vetted. That's what your network is going to do for you. 3, you're going to make it easy. You're going to give them everything they need and be fast, right? Show up with all the information they need. Don't make them ask. Think through, what is it that this person needs to be a successful advocate for me, and give them that. Then, say you do progress. Say you get the interview lined up. Maybe you become a finalist even. You better update your person along the way with so much gratitude, right? Like when I refer somebody and they get an interview or they move on, I am thrilled. I want to be there cheering you on, right? So like, for my effort, let me celebrate with you, please, okay? And that is really how I think you can stand out in a competitive market, is by turning to your relationships, your network, and keeping in mind that people are busy, and that if they don't respond, they leave you on red, it's not about you. Sometimes people are like, I can't believe all these people didn't respond, or no one wanted to, say yes. And I always flip that around and say, you do realize that this is the most important thing for you, but for them, they may be in the middle of their busiest season at work. They may be in crisis, right? They may be taking care of an elderly family member. They may have a sick child. You have no idea what's going on in their life. They may be on vacation. So remember, it's not personal if somebody leaves you on red. I'm guilty of it. I have done this, and it's not because I don't care, but sometimes I'll read something, be like, oh yeah, I'll come back to it, and I forget, and it gets buried. So I guess on that note, then the 4th thing to do is like, don't feel bad about following up with somebody. Sometimes those reminders are fantastic. I hope this helps you feel like you can stand out in a competitive market, and leverage the relationships that you have worked to build. Now you've got the juice. It's time to put it to use. I'm Ashlea Hitchcock-Francis with the Squeeze podcast. Chat next week. Bye.